Got a letter from a dear old friend, gonna catch up on old times. Reminiscent of the time we'd spend using ink to fill the lines. When I got back to the workplace, I could tell something wasn't right. There was something in here watching me, and I couldn't get back outside. Projected lights emphasize the dust in the air. I don't remember that cardboard cutout being there. I don't even know what I'm doing here. Tripping up the walls from a little smear. Wander around the halls in the atmosphere of this work of art. I don't even know what I'm doing here. Bringing back shine to the rusty gears. Acting like an improv engineer in this work of art. I don't even know. Heading deeper into the place, gonna see what I can find. Inky mechanics filling up the space. I don't know when it was designed. Guess I need to start the power, but the means is really strange. There's a sinking feeling deep in me when the room has been rearranged. I wish I could ignore the corpse just down the hall. I don't remember the day they boarded up the walls. I don't even know what I'm doing here. Dripping up the walls from a little smear. Wander around the halls in the atmosphere of this work of art. I don't even know what I'm doing here. Bringing back shine to the rusty gears. Acting like an improv engineer in this work of art. I don't even know. How do my dreams come true at the expense of you? How do my dreams come true at the expense of you? How do my dreams come true at the expense of you? How do my dreams come true at the expense of you? I don't even know what I'm doing here. Dripping up the walls from a little smear. Wander around the halls in the atmosphere of this work of art. I don't even know what I'm doing here. Bringing back shine to the rusty gears. Acting like an improv engineer in this work of art. I don't even know what I'm doing here. Tripping up the walls from a little smear. Wander around the halls in the atmosphere of this work of art. I don't even know what I'm doing here. Bringing back shine to the rusty gears. Acting like an improv engineer in this work of art. I don't even know. I don't even know. In this work of art. I don't even know. I don't even know.
Ah! Oh my god, I am not ready for Dark Revival tomorrow. I mean, I am. I'm so excited, but yeesh. I'm gonna have to play the whole game in like one sitting. Because I'm gonna get spoiled for otherwise, and whenever I play a game, or like there's a movie, or literally anything, I always end up spoiling myself. Just because I like can't contain it. Like I'll, it's my own fault. Like I'll go looking. Um, so yeah. uh, every time a new game or a movie comes out or something or a show, I always end up spoiling myself. I'm gonna make a new save here because like I actually want to see how quickly, because like we're not doing achievement grinds or anything. I obviously already have every achievement in the game, so I'm just gonna like do a normal playthrough of the game and see how quickly it would normally take me to do it. I'm not trying to speedrun necessarily, but Now, if I pause the stream, I'm sorry. I've been waiting on like a text from someone all day on like Instagram, and they haven't been active the whole day on Instagram, and then right as I start streaming I check and now they're active, so might get a text like halfway through the stream, which I knew that was gonna happen fucking today. I was like, I know I'm gonna stream tonight, and I know that the person I'm waiting to text me back, they're gonna text me back right in the middle of the stream. I know. Or they won't at all, which actually is probably less preferable than in the middle of the stream, because... But whatever.
Alright, Joey. I'm here. Let's see if we can find what you wanted me to see.
Wow. I've played through this game so many times at this point. I've probably replayed Bendy more than any other game ever, which does sort of make sense, because, like...
This lift could use a few dry cells.
There's no other game I'm willing to replay this much anyway, because most of them you can't beat this fast.
Let's see what you're hiding down there, old friend.
Most other games that I play, I cannot just regularly play back through all the time. They take a while, but Bendy at most is like a few hours. Chapter 3 sucks. That's the main reason why this game takes forever sometimes, is because of Chapter 3. I know where everything is in Chapter 3 now, but I hate Chapter 3, to be honest. Which, most of the fans agree with that fact, which is kind of a good thing, because they've already addressed that there's not going to be, like, Alice Angel fetch quests in Dark Revival, so that's good.
Alright, how do I get this to work?
Chapter 1 is so...
This here?
Who put this here?
Oh my god. Joey, what were you doing?
I really hope that Chapter 1 of Dark Revival isn't nearly as short as Chapter 1 of Bendy. The thing is, Chapter 1 of Bendy originally came out as, like, a demo. Like, it was a little tutorial thing. And it was made in under 2 weeks. For the people who don't know, the original demo for Bendy and the Ink Machine on Game Jolt when it first came out was made by 2 people in under a week. So when you see trailers for Dark Revival and you see how good that shit looks, remember that it was originally made by 2 people in a garage. Not a garage, why'd I say a garage? A basement. A basement. It was made by 2 people in a basement in under a week. And now it's like a PS5 title. It is coming out. It's coming out on PlayStation 5. How many indie horror games do you know that come out on PlayStation 5? I'm pretty sure it's still a very small team of people, too, which is why it took so long.
Looks like they knocked out a wall or 2 after I left. Guess it took a few people to replace me.
Yeah, what am I missing still? I haven't even been paying attention. I've been talking too much. I need the cog. And... what? I think the cog's just it. I think I've grabbed everything else. But yeah, that's just crazy to me, that a game that was originally made by 2 people in a basement in under a week is now like a AAA title. That's what Bendy and the Dark Revival is. I always forget you have to come back here for this. They didn't all... I say this like every time I play through Chapter 1. They didn't used to all be in the same spot. I'm so used to it now, but, yeah, they didn't used to all originally be in the same spot. They used to be random every time you played. Not entirely random, but, you know, they... Okay, that wouldn't let me place it, so what am I missing there? Oh, the book. Oh. I know I was missing something. But yeah, they used to all be random when you used to try to go place them, so... They're not now, obviously. Can I jump down this? No. Bendy, you know what I think Bendy and the Dark Revival needs? Less invisible walls. I don't actually know what this is. I think you have to beat the whole game without dying, and then, like, you unlock a filter. But, I probably could try and do that. I do know, like, a lot of cheeses for... I mean, Bendy is not a very hard game. It's not a game that you need cheeses to beat. But it is for when you need achievements like not dying. The cheeses are useful.
Now I just need to get the ink flowing.
It's not a game that I die a lot in anyway.
Then I can start up the main power.
Unless Bendy, like, takes me by surprise, or if it's during the last boss battle with Beast Bendy. Those are the only times I'll ever die when playing Bendy. Hi. How did I almost forget about that? Yeah, we're already done with chapter 1, so... Basically, anyway, we go over here, we run, we fall, whatever. But we're practically done with it. So, I'm hoping chapter 1... I still hoping chapter 1 is short. But I'm hoping it's, like, not super short like this was. But then again, chapter 1 of this game was originally a demo. I forgot to go turn it on. Chapter 1 of Bendy and the Ink Machine was originally a demo, so it makes sense why it's so short. They could have extended it later. They did extend chapter 2. They didn't do shit with chapter 1, but they did extend chapter 2. Later on when they updated, they added the Jack Fane part, which didn't extend it by a lot, but at least did it a little bit. They didn't do shit with chapter 1. I kind of wish they did, but hopefully Dark Revival's chapter... Were these here 2 seconds ago? Hi, Bendy. Hopefully Dark Revival's chapter 1 is a lot longer than... What the fuck? A lot longer than this is. Then again, the rest of Bendy can get tedious. Although, again, they have said that there will be no Alice Angel fetch quests in Dark Revival, so that's good. See, how do you get down here normally? I've always asked that question. There's a lot of inconsistencies in Bendy and the Ink Machine, and I'm assuming it'll probably be similar in Dark Revival. Hello, that guy. I'm assuming it'll be similar in Dark Revival, where there's just a lot of inconsistencies. Because, like, how do you get down here normally? Because, like, isn't there a door up here, and you probably get in here through the break room, if I'm guessing? I don't know where that canonically leads. I've never actually gone down there. Because, like, this door over here is boarded up, so, like, I'm assuming there's a staircase over here from the break room, and that's where you get to here from. But, yeah, there's just, like, half the studio is 8,000 miles below the ground. It just... I love this game to death, but it does not make sense to me. Like, literally this goes down far enough that there's a whole cavern under it. That... It's a cool idea for a horror game, though, but... I don't know why I'm looking for logic here, because it's a horror game. You know, horror games are probably the last types of games you want to look for reason in. Unless you're literally playing a fantasy game like Skyrim or something. But even Skyrim has some actual mechanics. Whatever. I don't care that much. The further the game goes, I think the more ridiculous it gets, and I kind of love that about it. Like, yeah, chapter 5, you're just all the way down 50 feet below 50 feet below ground. You're probably actually way further than 50 feet, to be honest. 50 feet sounds like a lot when I say it, but honestly, you're probably way deeper than 50 feet.
Oh, my head.
I wish there was a canonical answer, actually. For how deep you go underground. I wish there was a canonical answer. Because, like, I'm pretty sure...
I guess there's only one thing to
I'm
do.
pretty sure the only canon thing we know is that Chapter 2 is 30 feet below ground.
See if I can find a way out.
Because you fall 30 feet, as what the Meatly said. So, that's the only real thing that's confirmed. We don't actually know how deep, like,
So big.
how deep down, like, Chapter 5 is. But I know Chapter 2 is 30 feet down, which frickin' Henry and his 70-year-old self shouldn't have frickin'... I lied. Henry's not 70. I think he's, like, 50.
Hello? Excuse me, can you help me?
Again, I don't actually know how old he was when he stopped working there. I don't remember if that's confirmed or not. I really should know this
Need to
stuff.
get power to this gate somehow. Should be a couple switches
I
nearby.
really should know this
Then
stuff.
maybe
There's
I can
anything about Bendy lore. I should know Bendy lore of any video game ever, but a lot of the stuff I don't think it's confirmed. I think it's just speculation. But I think Henry was about 30, late 20s, early 30s when he stopped working at Georgia Studios, and this is 30 years later. They like to use 30 a lot. So this is 30 years later, so he's like 60 now. Which makes sense, but still, a 60-year-old man should not have been able to just stand right up after falling 30 feet. I think when the game came out, they were just, like, kind of uncreative with their numbers and just stuck to 30. Because a game made, like, in a basement by 2 people in under a week, using 30 for everything makes sense. 30 years later, he fell 30 feet. Henry was 30 when he quit the studio. Yada yada yada. It makes sense, actually. It feels like something that I would probably do if I made it.
I'm gonna get out of here. I need to find a way
Oh
to
my
turn
god.
it.
Be quiet, the Meatly, aka the voice of Henry. If you didn't know that the Meatly is the voice of Henry, you're obligated to subscribe now. Wow, that hit me? Aren't those supposed to die in one shot to the axe? Why? Yeah, they do. What the fuck? I hit that guy, didn't I? Yeah, they all... Okay, whatever. Wow. Okay. I somehow always forget that you can't crouch in this game. Hopefully you can crouch in Dark Revival, because I kind of need that. Yeah, huh. We get it, Wally. You lost your keys. Wah. It's actually nice to just play the game normally for once, because I'm so used to, like, looking for achievements and shit, and now I don't have to. It's all the way up where Norman is, isn't it? Oh, no, they're right here. Okay. Should probably have this door. Actually, I'm gonna go speedrun tactic here. If it involves piano, I'm gonna go over here, because that lid slams down and you can't play it for a second, and it does fuck up your thing. If part of your thing is piano. It might not be, but just in case. Yeah, piano, drum, violin, drum. Okay. Someone in chat type that. Piano, drum, violin, drum. Piano, drum, violin, drum. I know all of those instruments in German. Clavier. I'll tell you later. Piano, drum, violin, drum. You'll need to tap it in chat. I'm probably fine. Never mind. Piano. God, this sucks. There we go. Wow. This always seemed kind of weird to me. Like, why is there a toilet in here? Like, that doesn't seem like it's something that would be in here normally. Like, did Sammy install his own plumbing in here? Because this doesn't feel like something that would be in here normally, just a whole toilet. And there's no toilet paper in here either, can we point that out? Wow, there's 5 people watching. Welcome, all of you. Hi, Sammy. I forgot you all spawn at once, Goofy. Bye. Shut up. Shut up. Who just messaged me on Discord? Bruh. Oh, it was a server I'm in. A friend of mine just chooses to post memes at, like, the weirdest time. Shut up.
Oh no, there's no valve. Where did it go?
That always glitches there. I don't know why. I like Jack Fain. He's a cool character. I think he's also voiced by someone who, like, made a Bendy song, which is pretty cool. Especially because, like, Jack Fain is the songwriter. So... But I think he's voiced by, like... I don't exactly know who. Someone who made a Bendy song is who voices him. Which is a pretty neat fun fact. Think.
Sorry I had to do that. Nice hat, though.
But Henry has more emotion in this chapter than, like, any other chapter. I think it kind of makes sense, though. I feel like he gets more tired as the game goes on, which is very accurate. And I would expect similar to Audrey. I mean, it makes perfect sense that after going through this literal hell that you'd be tired.
Okay, that should do it.
Uh-huh. Bro. Oh, that was the... I thought a searcher spawned. That's the mission complete sound. No one will ever make another good Bendy song than
What the heck is this?
a song better than Build Our Machine. You're not doing it, I'm sorry. Yeah, can't you go? Yeah, you can go in here still. Nothing happens. Sammy's gone now. It would be funny if you when chapter 2 first came out, like you could go in here and he'd still be there. He just never despawned. And then when you walked over here, he just teleport and hit you. I also find it funny how he knocks you out with a fucking dustpan.
We wouldn't want our sheep roaming away now, would we?
No, we wouldn't. I must admit, I am honored you came all the way down here to visit me. It almost makes what I'm about to do seem cruel.
It almost makes what I'm about to do seem cruel.
But the believers must honor their
The
savior.
believers must honor their savior.
I must have him
I must
notice
have
me.
him notice me. Wait.
You look familiar to me. That face.
Not now.
Not now.
For our
The
Lord,
Lord is calling to us, my little sheep. The time of sacrifice is at hand. And then I will finally be freed from this prison. This inky, dark abyss I call a body. Shh. Quiet. Listen. I can hear him. Crawling above. Crawling. Let us begin. The ritual must be completed. Soon he will hear me.
He will
He will set us free. Wow, Sammy, you're so intimidating. Yeah, you die twice. 3 times. You die 3 times. It's time for sleep. Rest your head. It's time for bed. In the morning, you may wake. Or in the morning, you'll be dead. Hear me, Bendy. Arise from the darkness. Arise and claim my offering. Free me, I beg you. I summon you, ink demon. Show your face and take this tender sheep. No, my lord, stay back. I am your prophet. Yeah, shut up, doofus. That's why you die 3 times in this game. I'm kidding. I love Sammy. He's one of my favorite characters. I don't want to put the impression that I dislike Sammy as a character. I love him. Are you kidding? Okay. Did I? Okay. Wait, do I still have my mod installed? I don't think I do. Because I had to reinstall my game because my driver got corrupted. Like, this is probably why you can't crouch. This one frickin' plank is probably the whole reason you can't crouch. Because this plank specifically is the one that breaks the axe. You can break every other frickin' plank in the whole game and you'll be just fine. But when you break specifically this plank, your axe breaks. Are you gonna play the game the moment it comes out? Probably. I'll probably be at school, so probably not the moment it comes out, but as soon as I get home, yes. It costs $30. You're certain? You know that it costs. Okay. That's free, bro. For me, for a Bendy hardcore fan, I don't. That sounded like I was rich. That's not what I meant. I thought it was gonna be like $60 though, to be honest. 30's not that bad. I for sure thought it was gonna be like $60. So I mean, like 30 is a steal from what I thought it was gonna be.
Hello?
I know it's on Steam
Someone
already.
there?
I've wish listed
I
it,
know you're
but
in here.
I don't think the price is. Did they?
Come
When
on,
did they
show
announce the
yourself.
price? Did Meatly tweet it and I just didn't see it? Yeah, because Dark Revival I don't think has a price on Steam yet. It does not. This game plans to
Boris?
unlock in approximately 4 hours. So I'll probably get it, like install it while I'm at school. I don't know actually. I may be able to. I may try and skip school, guys. Spending the my mom won't let me do that. My mom's not gonna let me do that. I'll be right back though. I'm gonna see something. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I had to confirm. It'll probably take a while to install, I'm guessing. But whenever it unlocks in 4 hours, I guess, I will probably get it. What am I doing, actually? I have quite a few things
I'm not getting out of here that easy.
on my mind at the
Need
moment,
to
so...
open the door, but the lever's missing.
Actually, I can
Lever's
grab these
probably
preemptively. Oh my god.
Hey, buddy, you seen that lever handle around?
Chapter
You're
3
holding
has a
it
lot
hostage
of
until I make you something to eat.
script
I
stuff.
thought so. Let's see what we got.
That doesn't make sense. Like, you can't do stuff early. You have to partake in every little part of the
That
script
should be enough.
before you go and do anything, which makes speedrunning it very slow. I wish I could, like, I already know what I have to do. I wish I could just skip those portions of it and just do it. Oh.
Here you
It
go.
would be helpful if that made a noise once it's done. Okay, you make Boris his soup here, and then you go pull this lever, and he doesn't eat it. He gets up and walks out.
Let's see what's out there. Don't wander off.
I remember when Chapter 3 first came out, and it would give you a warning when you try and leave the safe house.
Looks like it's really dark up ahead. Let's find some light.
Oh yeah, I think it would tell you. Ah, I should have gave Boris his bone. You know what? You know what? I don't want to risk that. I'm just gonna play normal. Boris's bone doesn't matter that much. I would prefer to give it to him, but like I don't want to quit and then a lot of times I'll quit the game and then it just doesn't save my progress at all. So I don't want to be at Chapter 3 now and then it just fucking deletes all my progress to 0 because that has happened before. Boris, move! Oh my, buddy.
Don't be scared, Boris.
Okay, now he walks on his own.
So you don't get lost.
Okay. But yeah, $30 is a steal compared to what I thought it was going to be. I don't know why I thought it would be $60. That's just what most like AAA games release as. I'm pretty sure Security Breach was like 40 on release.
Did you hear that?
I think so. I don't actually remember. It was 30, 40, somewhere around there. Pretty sure it was 40 though, but I thought like Bendy and the Dark Revival was going to be like 60 just because of how long it took and all that.
Another dead end.
So compared to what I thought it was, $30 is
You got any ideas
a
for
steal
us?
for me. Hopefully that's true. You can just pull that out of your ass. I don't. That seems like a reasonable price though. I don't feel like they would charge people more than that. I mean, if you want to watch me play it, you can, but I'm sure there's a lot of other well-known people who are gonna play it on launch day who are not me. I guarantee it. You can, if you could go watch Razbowski or DA Games or Dawko or one of those people, I have no idea why you would want to go
I don't remember
come
any of
tune
this.
into me. I've been obsessed with Bendy since it came out. I've been trying for years to be like one of the Bendy people, if that makes sense. But it just hasn't worked. I just don't think I'm old enough to gain that level of respect from people.
Gotta be a way through.
Because I think a lot of people hop on my stream, and they're just like, "You're too young!" So they'd rather go watch an older YouTuber. And a lot of them are, I don't actually know how old most of them are. Most of the time they're around 20. I think some of them are kind of getting older though. My time will come when they all get old. My time on YouTube will come when all of the current YouTubers get old. Especially the Bendy ones. This part is really cool. I honestly don't think they could have had a more perfect way to introduce Alice than this. That's just my opinion. But it was perfect. Perfect. Down to the last minute detail. Wow, I love not being responded to by people. I guess I shouldn't rush it. It's completely unrelated. I don't want to vent on a stream. I'll keep it short, but I'm having relationship issues. And I'm trying to fix them, but the person will not respond to me. And they said that they would. And I'm not, it sounds like I'm cyber stalking. They weren't active on Instagram all day, and then they were like 20 minutes ago. And I just have not been responded to. But they said they would. Okay, what? I almost forgot something. Can I go back? Still? I need to do the path of the demon because I want the Tommy gun because I don't want to deal with Norman. So I have to change this. There we go. I almost forgot about that. It's fine though. Right now, we focus on Bendy and not relationship issues. This room has always been so weird to me. There's just like a straight up black shelf and just a black projector. They just textured them black and just put them in here. It feels very rushed. It probably was actually the concept of the path of the demon and the angel. It feels pretty rushed. It probably was. Because both of the rooms feel very lackluster. They could have done a lot more with them and they didn't.
Boris.
Boris!
Scared me to
Oh,
death.
you scared me to death,
Suppose
man.
you found anything we can use to protect ourselves.
Wow.
With. This will do.
Hey, you guys want to see something funny?
Looks like to open this, we're
What
going to
the-
throw 2 levers
okay.
at once. You get this one. I'll find the other.
I like how, like, Henry's been attacked by so many cartoon characters, he just straight up trusts Boris. It's almost like, it almost feels like he knows him. Like, it almost feels like he knows Boris on a personal level. Maybe he... Oh, I never noticed that Boris hides like that from Piper. I never noticed that. Bop. Pink. Bop. Boop. Bye. Yeah, I never noticed Boris' eyes like that. Probably because I don't go over to Boris whenever that happens. Because, like, why would you lead him over to Boris? I don't think he does anything to Boris. He just walks by him. Same thing with Bendy. Boris hides when Bendy's near him, but it's not like the only person that Bendy goes after is obviously you. Boris, you could be a little faster, but I know you can run. You do it the second Alice Angel opens her door. You could get to this elevator. Why are you... Okay. You could... Thank you, Boris. Yeah, because I'm human and you're all nightmares. I'm not a fan of you, fuck you.
Looks like you've got a date with an angel.
I don't want one, so you better be paying.
Level 9.
You should get 9 bitches. That doesn't make sense. Telling Alice Angel to get some bitches is redundant because she's... Man... Of every character in Bendy and the Ink Machine, Alice Angel is the one that's gonna get bitches.
Come on, step out of your cage. There's a whole twisted world out here.
We get it. I don't actually dislike Alice as a character. I think there's not actually like any characters in Bendy I dislike. I just think bullying them is funny. But I like Alice as a character, but I think she's really annoying. But that's the point. She's a villain character. She's supposed to be disliked, and they actually do a very good job of that. So I can't be... Boris, slow down. Boris, stop. Stop. I'm not letting you see that. No. Stop running. No. No. Okay. It's fine. You can... You shouldn't be looking at this. It's bad for your eyes. You can get watch literally go look at literally anything else, but I feel like Boris knows though that he's the way his chest is like strapped up. I feel like he knows. Cuz I'm pretty sure cuz none of the other Borises have that. I'm pretty sure he's the Boris from chapter 1 that's like tied up. I mean, that Boris is clearly dead, but you would think, but Boris has bandages on his stomach. The one that we know. So I think Boris knows, and he's like, he's like Wally. You know how Wally goes around and finds other Wallys and uses them for parts? That's what I think Boris is like to a degree.
Do I tear you apart to my heart's delight?
Sure.
The choices of the beautiful are
You're fucking ugly as shit.
How's a girl to choose?
Would still smash them.
This little freak, for instance.
He's prettier than you.
Crawled in here, trailing his tainted ink to my door. It could have touched me. It could have pulled me back. Do you know what it's like living in the dark?
Yes. Yes, I do.
It's a buzzing,
I said I do.
screaming well of voices.
She doesn't actually look at you, I don't think. Does her eye follow you?
Swimming like fish
No,
in
it
a
doesn't.
pool.
Every other character's head follows you, and then she just doesn't.
Inky womb,
I feel like her eye follows you, does it?
pussing, shapeless slug.
No, it doesn't.
Well, it made me an angel.
Nah, you're a lot of things. Angel's not one of them.
Touch me again.
Okay.
I'm so close now. So almost perfect.
How does she hide here from Bendy? Like, could he not just, like, come out of a wall here and just kill her?
Better yet.
Or does, like, everyone down here just have mutual respect or something? Because she's like, I will not let Bendy touch me. What's stopping him from just, like, coming out of that door and just killing you?
Return to the lift, my little errand boy. We have work to do.
Okay. What the hell is going on with the door? There we go. Can I hit this? I want to hit it. I don't think that has a hitbox, actually. Or maybe I'm just not close enough to it. I think the Butcher Gang redesigns in Dark Revival are some of the coolest of the ones we've seen. Compared to the ones here, they look so much better, especially Piper. Piper's design was always kind of funky to begin with. My machines are hungry. Gather me some spare
My
parts.
machines are hungry. Gather me some spare parts.
I think I have an unhealthy obsession. Bink.
There are so few rules to our world now.
Now, so little truths. But there's one rule we all know and respect down here. Beware the ink demon. They say he hears everything. Every creak in the floor, every rustle of paper. I wouldn't run so fast if I were you. You never know what might draw him in.
You better hide. If you don't, well,
Why are you down here already, Goofy?
now
God, I don't want to deal with that. That searcher should go away first.
they say here's everything.
Every creak in the floor, every rustle of paper. I wouldn't run so fast if I were you. You never know what might draw him in. Yeah, he does not spawn more if you sprint. You can go the whole chapter without sprinting and she'll still say that dialogue. I wouldn't run so fast if I were you. Bitch, I'm not. And I've experimented that. I once played through the chapter 3 up to that point without sprinting, and she still says that same line of dialogue. It would be cool if she didn't, but that would be quite a bit of coding for no reason. Because who's doing that anyway? Unless you just straight up didn't know you could sprint, which, I don't actually, I think, was it chapter 2 that they introduced sprint? Oh yeah, because you have to run from Bendy. Yeah. So yeah, chapter 2 they introduced sprint, but if you didn't know you could sprint in like chapter 3, then you probably were walking through the whole thing. The first time I played chapter 3, I walked all the way through it because I didn't know you could sprint until like the chase to Bendy when it told you to. Playing through this game without sprinting now seems like it would be a nightmare. He was always a good liar. I'm sure he was. Wish I had money to get the new game. If you want to watch it, I'll be here. The Meatly did say to not post any spoilers. So I will not be, which it kind of limits what I can put in my thumbnails though. Cause like I don't want to post spoilers for it, but it for like the first week of the game's out, I don't want to post spoilers for it, but it limits what I can put in my thumbnails.
Stuffed full of
Cause like if the projectionist comes back or something, I obviously really want to put the projectionist in the thumbnails, but I don't want to spoil that he's back too. But I might just make some placeholder ones of characters that we already know, like Toon Bendy, Betty, Porter, that stuff. I might just put them in the thumbnails and then later I can update them. But I hate channels that do that. I'm gonna have to go dark tomorrow. Just on all social media, I'm just gonna go dark because I'm so gonna get spoiled by someone's YouTube thumbnail because they don't care. I care. I don't want to spoil anyone, but most people on YouTube don't care, and they're gonna clickbait the second the game comes out. So, I really want to save myself. I already know my mom's not gonna let me skip school tomorrow to play it. That's just not gonna happen. If it did, I would be astonished. But like, it doesn't. I'm almost afraid to ask and try. I guess trying wouldn't hurt. Oh, it must be over. Oh, there's Fisher. Hi, Fisher. Fisher. Yeah, you're the one that always kills me. Not happening. Not happening. You're not killing me. You can sit down there and be a goofy. Fisher also takes so many hits, though. He's the most powerful of the... Why can I not grab that? He's, like, the most powerful of the Butcher Gang. But he tanks so many hits for what? Spoilers are annoying, but it kind of happened with the second Sonic movie. Granted, I don't care a lot about the Sonic movie. Didn't I just... Hi, Norman! Oh, we're right there. Okay, I didn't know one could spawn in that. Shit! Shut up! Yeah, I hate spoilers, and I'm not getting spoiled for Dark Revival. That is not happening. So I'm just gonna go dark for the whole day on social media, because I'm not letting myself get spoiled for that. It's not happening. It's gonna happen, though. I'm gonna, like, see what... I swear, do they spawn over here in this damn stairwell? They do! I didn't know that. I've never had to stay on this fucking level for so long. Normally, it's not this hard. Do I need to move slower? There we go.
Oh, makes my skin crawl.
Bendy better not spawn. If he spawns, I'm dead.
Task is done.
Well, I guess I could run up the
Bring me
stairs.
back my equipment.
Because, like, the nearest Miracle Station's over there. I would have to run towards Bendy to get to the Miracle Station. So if he spawns, I've got the stairs. And that's it. No, I think we're good. I had Bendy spawn on this level one time. He normally doesn't, but I had him spawn on this level one time, and it messed up my entire run.
And loved by all.
I remember when I first played Chapter 3 and getting too scared to leave Miracle Stations. I did the same thing. Now Boris, I'm pretty confident that I'm a god at this game, so I don't care.
Punching in.
Punching in. I've played this game over more times than any other game I've ever played in my life. This is also one of the only games I have every achievement for. And it's definitely the only horror game I have every achievement for.
Bring me their power cores. Please
Yes,
don't
yes,
make me
yes.
upset.
We get it, Alice. Give me the plunger and let's go.
Change my mind.
You're so tedious. Okay, what level is this again?
Always on time.
P for plunger, I should remember that. I probably will play Bendy again anyway. I told people in my server, like, this is the last time I'm gonna play Bendy. It's not. Like, when February rolls around and the game's anniversary comes again, I'll probably play through it again. But at that point, I don't know. Oh yeah, I forgot there's one of you here. See, Striker's probably the most powerful, but it's really easy to get out of his way before he hits you. Not Striker. Yeah, this is Striker. Fuck. Striker is the one that does the most damage if he hits you, but it's really easy to get out of his way. Fisher has a super long range with, like, he has an attack where he swings his head back and forth, and it sucks because the range on it is so long and you can't back away from it. Isn't the searcher supposed to spawn behind me? Yeah. Shit. I kind of want to wait for him. Oh, he's right there. Ooh, he got pretty close. I missed the Miracle Station for a minute. I used to be such a Bendy fan to the point my channel was about the plushies when I was a kid, and now I have the plushies up on display. Yeah, I have a lot of them too. I have them on a shelf. I wish I could show it. I have a shelf up here. You can't see it because it's against this wall. But I have a shelf of all my Bendy. I obviously have a lot of pop figures, as you can probably see back here, but Bendy and the Ink Machine is the only pop figure line that I have every single figure for, and they're all displayed up here on the shelf. But I can't show you, obviously, unless I take a picture and then put it on screen or whatever, but that'll take a while. But I don't have all the plushies, just because there was some that I wasn't interested in buying. I have all the original ones, though. Like, the ones of Bendy, Boris, Alice, and Ink Bendy. I have them all on a shelf over here. I have all the Heavenly Toys ones. which, from my understanding now, are actually pretty rare. The Heavenly Toys variations of the Bendy plushies, I think they're pretty scarce now. I don't actually know. Did I finish the other one? I didn't. I don't think I did. I'm just so used to Bendy spawning after I do it, but I don't think I did the other one. I think I just Bendy spawned and then I ran over here. Yeah, I didn't get the other one. Okay. We'll run back and get it. Bendy always spawns at least once on this level. He's kind of just designed to. He'll always spawn on this level. Well, no, not always. If you're playing Bendy and Bendy doesn't spawn on this level, you're insanely lucky. Or you took the path of the angel, but because Bendy spawns less on the path of the angel, but he's almost always guaranteed to spawn in this room. So if you're playing Bendy and he for some reason doesn't spawn on level P, you're extremely lucky. And with the amount of times I've played through Bendy, I've had that happen a few times, but it's very rare for Bendy not to spawn on level P while you're doing this mission. It's very rare. And even if he does, even if he doesn't, he'll normally spawn on level 11, or he'll spawn twice during level K.
It's Alice Angel. Feels like so long ago.
I have the Heavenly Toys Bendy and the Wave 1 Boris plushie, and I got the Dark Revival Bendy.
Dreams come true.
Oh, you mean the Toon Bendy one? I don't think there was an Ink Bendy one made for Dark Revival, was there? Wow. Now I need to look it up. I don't think I have any of the ones from Bendy and the Dark Revival. I think I have the Sammy one. Which Sammy isn't even confirmed to come back in Dark Revival yet, but we don't know. Yeah, they made the clothed Bendy. They made a yellow Bendy plush, which I kind of wish I got, but I didn't because it's obviously very similar to the normal black and white Bendy, so I didn't get it. And then I have the Sammy plush. I didn't get the Audrey one because I honestly think it looks so goofy. Yeah, I have Wave 1, Bendy, Alice, and Boris. And then I have, yeah, I have Wave 1, Bendy, Alice, and Boris, and Ink Bendy. And then I have Heavenly Toys, Bendy, Boris, and Alice. I don't know where my Alice is, though. I feel like shit about that. It's probably buried somewhere. My Heavenly Toys Alice, I don't actually know where it is. But
See those grinning demons?
I do have it somewhere, and then I have the Sammy one for Dark Revival, and that's it.
Just the tool.
Which, if you didn't know, I find it really weird because Funko and Fat Mojo are two completely... They're actually rival companies. And Fat Mojo used the Funko Pop face for Sammy and put it onto the Sammy plush, which is really weird to me. I never understood that. But I'm really excited to see Bendy and the Ink Machine merch coming back because of the lawsuit that happened. If you didn't know, when Showdown Bandit came out, and before Dark Revival, this was a big issue they had. When Showdown Bandit came out, they made an abundance of merch before the game even came out without even seeing how the game was going to do, and Showdown Bandit flopped. I still love Showdown Bandit. I don't play it much now because Showdown Bandit came out on my birthday, September 17th. And while a few years ago, Showdown Bandit coming out on September 17th was super cool, I'm a little tired of celebrating Showdown Bandit's anniversary now instead of my own birthday, so I don't typically play it now. I still love Showdown Bandit, though. I wish they didn't really abandon it. But, yeah. Well, I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. I got caught up in something else. Um, yeah, when Showdown Bandit came out, Kindly Beast made an abundance of merch without knowing how well the game was actually going to do, and the game flopped. So then they were like, okay, this can't happen again. Is basically what Fat Mojo told them. And then it happened again. Because a lot of the Showdown Bandit merch flopped. I honestly didn't buy that much of it. I think I bought one action figure of Greaves. And that was all I bought as of Showdown Bandit merch. Because I don't know why I did that. Now I blocked the door off for myself. I don't know why I would do that. I don't think I can break this yet, right? No. I think I need the other axe. I have a Bendy cutout that broke in two, and I left it there for years, and I found it a month back and fixed it with tape and nailed it to my wall because it had a hole. Okay, give me a minute. Remember when I said earlier I might have to pause the stream? Yeah. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, well, Bendy's here, so we would have had to sat in this miracle station for a while anyway, so it's fine. Okay, I'm sorry. I might stop the stream again in a minute, but like I'm gonna finish this mission first. I knew that was gonna happen. I said earlier in the stream, for you new people, you don't know what I'm talking about, but I had someone who earlier today I said I was going to talk to later, on like Instagram, and they haven't been active the whole day, and now they're active, and now they texted me back, and I knew all day. I said I'm gonna stream tonight, And I knew all day that when they texted me back, I was going to be midstream. I knew that was going to happen. So I was kind of just prepared for it beforehand. But yeah, if I stopped the stream, that's why, because I already told someone I was going to talk to them. But, yeah, I already knew that was going to happen. So maybe, but the day before Dark Revival was only going to happen once ever. So I'm like, I should take this opportunity to stream now. And either way, I was going to stream anyway tonight regardless. But I knew, I knew that that was going to happen. I have one left, right? Two? Where's the second one? What's the... Okay, there's two left, I guess. I don't know where that is. I know there's one behind the elevator, which I usually try to get last. Did I miss one in Heavenly Toys? I might have. That's the only place I can think of. Is, shit. Okay, while we wait for Bendy to pass, I'll just... Okay. He definitely didn't despawn. He's still down here. He's gonna be walking all the... Oh, did he actually despawn? Wow, usually he doesn't. He likes to walk all the way down to fucking... Lucky Bendy disappeared. Will you test my theory now where Bendy can appear even when you're hiding? Yeah, he can. Don't worry about it. I have the same thing with a friend. Okay. Yeah, normally he despawns. Normally he walks all the way down to the elevator at level K and then he despawns. So I'm actually surprised he didn't. Did I just walk the complete wrong way? I did. Yeah, he usually walks all the way down here and then he despawns. I'm surprised he didn't. Where did I... Does anyone know where I missed it? The one cut out? Because this one in here doesn't count. It should, honestly. Because you only have to break 15. So technically I've broken 14, but the one in the Path of the Demon doesn't count. I feel like it has to have been in Heavenly Toys, right? Like down here. I did. Hello, Sneaky. And the next one's by the elevator, which I always get last. Because if you do the last one in here, it takes forever. If you do the last one in Heavenly Toys, it takes forever to, for him to despawn. He'll walk around the whole thing. So level K takes a lot less time. And if you want to be funny, you can just get him with the elevator, and you can get into the elevator and just go away while he's chasing you. But I don't like to do that here, because I am trying to get the Tommy gun so that I don't have to deal with Norman. So I don't want to accidentally die, because doing Norman without the Tommy gun, you can kill him. Like, I have the axe too. You can kill him with the axe, but or the pipe, but they both take an unnecessarily long amount of time, and you have to go in and out of a miracle station over and over. It's very annoying. So I don't like to do that.
Now that was fun. Oh, but I forgot to mention.
And after this, the fucking elevator goes all the way back down. So I have to wait. You have to wait for it to come back up. You can actually stand here for a while and he won't notice you. Because Bendy follows a very similar AI to the projectionist, where he won't really see you unless you're facing right in front of him. I replayed Bendy and forgot about the gun and got it accidentally. Yeah, you have to set the thing in the toy factory to the ink machine, take the path of the demon, and then not die. I could not get in the elevator right now. Bendy needs to turn around. He's gonna go all the way to the bottom of this staircase and then go back up. No, he's gonna turn around here. So when he gets up to a higher level, then you can just about get in the elevator and you'll be fine. You have to make sure it'll close before he gets to it, though. So usually right about there when he passes the bathroom, because as far as I know, that door doesn't shut to the elevator. So right about when he passes the male bathroom. Bye, Bendy. See you later, pal. It's fine, Boris. He's gone. Plainly, now we attack the Butcher Gang, then we go to level 14, then the chapter ends, and we still have chapters 4 and 5. This chapter takes so long, though. The other chapters, not so much. Chapter 5 is pretty tedious, but it's not as bad.
The disgusting wretches have wandered my halls.
I don't know why she doesn't let you keep the axe for this. Probably because you one-shot most of them with the axe. There used to be multiple of them that spawn, though. When Chapter 3 first came out, now it's 1 of 3. Because canonically, there's only 1 of each member of the Butcher Gang, and they don't respawn. No, they do respawn. There's only 1 of every 3 members of the Butcher Gang, and they respawn just continuously. That's canon. But now, there's only 1 of each of them, but before it used to be that there was multiple of all of them. And that's what would happen during this boss fight. There'd be a crap ton of them that would come after you. Although this staircase has always worked for it, so it doesn't matter. You can just walk up the staircase. See, Fisher sucks. He'll probably do the attack here, where he swings his head. And you can't get hit by it on the stairs here, but it really sucks normally. See, that attack, it goes so far you can't back away from it. Hide behind the item thing and you can cheese it. Oh, I never thought about that. I mean, that's pretty easy anyway. You can just back up and do that. I'm not worried about dying there. Well, you have to go down, 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 down. Let's groove tonight. Ba-da-da, we'll share the spice of life. Ba-da-da-da, let's groove tonight. Do-do-do-do, share the spice of life. Da-da-da-da.
Sending you a little present. A little firepower. Take good care of it. It belonged to someone.
Give me the bang bang.
Special.
Give me the bang bang. Bang bang. Norman dies in like 2 seconds with this too. It's ridiculous. I kind of wish you could aim with it with left click and you can just snipe him. That'd be funny. You can't, but it would be funny if you could aim with it with left click. Reload's very fast. This would actually be a very good weapon in a real video game. I think Norman dies within 1 round of this, though. As far as I know. Shut up. I don't care about being quiet. Is Norman.
Be sure to stay out of his light if you don't want trouble.
Bro, he dies in 2 seconds with the weapon you gave me. Why are you concerned? Oh, Norman. Norman. Yeah, 1 round and he's dead. One round of that. You don't even reload yet and he's gone. Did not expect it to be on a Discord server, but I'm happy I stayed. Well, welcome. We're very happy to have you. Where are the ink carts? I always get so confused on this level. I have a relative idea of where they are, but I don't have it memorized here. Mainly because this is supposed to be a labyrinth. I wish shooting Bendy with the Tommy gun did something. You would think it does, because, like, in Bendy, in Dreams Come to Life, I think it was Buddy, I don't actually know. The reason Bendy has a limp is because someone, I don't know who, I don't remember, someone hits Bendy in the leg with the axe. And that causes Bendy to have his limp and his, like, nub on his leg. That's where that comes from. But when you're actually playing Bendy, you're telling me shooting him with a gun doesn't do shit? Where is that last ink cart? I actually don't know where it is. How many do I need? I need 1 more, right? I don't actually know. I thought it was 5, but here it is. Got no idea.
Bring them to me now. I don't like to wait.
So many of the things in this chapter just don't make sense to me. Why do you need hearts? I actually think it's to make Boris. That's almost definitely why, actually. But like, does Boris just have 5 hearts? This has always been funny to me. If you don't understand this, if you weren't around for this, level 14 used to have a glitch, so you would play through all of the super tedious parts of Chapter 3, and then you would get here to the very end at level 14, and then level 14 would glitch and half the level wouldn't be here, and it would make it impossible for you to beat it, because the projectionist wouldn't spawn, none of the ink hearts would spawn, so you actually couldn't do it. So yeah, a streamer while playing it broke his headphones in rage because of that. So they put his not his broken headphones. They had to make it fit, so they're older. But they put broken headphones into the chapter as a memoriam to his broken headphones after raging at the game. Okay. And I'm trying to make sure my stream is up to date with myself.
Always on time.
Okay. We're finally done with this chapter. Now we have 4 and 5. 4 and 5 go by pretty easily, though. Chapter 3 is definitely the longest.
The end of my to-do list, my little errand.
Chapter 4 I've played through so many times that it's very easy to speedrun for me. I've played Chapter 4 a ridiculous number of times.
Return to the lift. It's time to go home.
No, it's not. You're a liar. I hate you. Open. Okay, thanks. Actually, I don't want to do it. Wait, is Bendy near? If Bendy's near, I'll do it. Not this. You can lead searchers down into it, but I don't think... Oh, he is up here. Okay. Bendy. Bendy Boo. Is he on the level? What the hell? I just saw his ink trail. Is he here, or did he just despawn? Okay, I don't know. It's funny at the end of Chapter 3 to lure Bendy to the elevator and then have him get shut off as you go into it. But I'm not going to wander these stairs forever to do that. It's funny to do it, but it's not that funny. What the hell? Hello?
Another day, another dollar.
Are you kidding? Okay. What the hell? Excuse me? Can I go home? I might have to die. I'm not gonna quit the chapter again. I could just quit and play chapter 4. We're basically done anyway, but I want to keep it on this save. So, I'm gonna take this axe and take the stairs all the way up to level K. Even if Bendy doesn't spawn, I want to see if I can do like the boss fights here, because I've actually never done those in my life. I actually never noticed until I was completely silent when Bendy was walking around earlier. That like here there's breathing. There isn't just heartbeats and footsteps and everything. There's breathing. Like Bendy will growl. I never noticed that because I'm always blabbing my mouth off whenever Bendy spawns. Sick of you. Although the bad thing is, I think if Bendy spawns, he'll spawn me near the closest statue, which will be very annoying. There he is. Shit, he's right there. How has he not seen me yet? Hi, Bendy. Yeah, he'll spawn me next to the closest statue. I don't care enough about doing the boss battles. I don't know. Maybe I'll do that for Bendy's next anniversary in February. I'll do those. Okay. Where am I? Level 11? Okay. So hopefully now that I've died, it'll work. If not, I'll go do the boss battles, but I have no idea why it did that in the first place, but I would think me dying would reset it. So maybe now I can go do it. Because Bendy spawned, I could have led him all the way down here, but the door wouldn't close, so I would have just got killed anyway. I probably could have done so that I'd respawn closer, but I would have had to run down the stairs in the first place, so it really doesn't matter. Hopefully this works though. If it doesn't, I'm gonna have to run all the way back up the stairs to do the actual fight, so. What the hell? I don't want to go back to my last save and do this. Okay, I'll go see if I can to reset your game. I'll just go into a different save I have and play chapters 4 and 5. But I want to go up and see if now... I don't actually know how the script works, but I think that now that the chapter's done and I've grabbed the axe, I can now break the planks that are up at level K. But the issue is they're all the way up at level K. So I do run a very high risk of running into Bendy again up here. Because they're the highest level, and you have to go up a bunch of stairs to get there. How fast are you, bro? Oh, he's not that fast at all. Okay. He sounds like he's right behind me. He's not. Jesus Christ, can we get to level K already? Is that right? Yeah. Is that guy still following me? Give up. Yeah, if I get here and then I can't break these planks, then... What the fuck? Think. Shut up. Yeah, if I get over here and I can't break these planks, then I'll just quit. There's nothing else to do here. Why are there so many searchers? Shut up. Annoying. But like I said, I've never actually done this before, so if I can, that would be interesting. I can! See? I've never done this before. Oh, but I can't activate them. Huh. Okay, well, I can't turn them on. So glad the update, all the tasks are on level 1, because I remember how annoying it was to go everywhere to do one task. Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing else to do here. I don't want to go back on my current objective, so I'll just play chapter 4 and 5 on a different save, which kind of fucks up what I was planning to do here, because I wanted to see how long it would take for me to do the whole game, but nope. The more I look at my... I can't really show you. I can, but I might have to make my webcam bigger for a minute. Here. The Ink Bendy plushie, I was just thinking about it. What am I doing?
Alright, Joey. I'm here.
Webcam.
Let's see if we can
Okay.
find what you wanted me
The
to
Ink
see.
Bendy plush, okay? The stitching on it's so weird, because you have a white outline around this ink, but then this goes through it. His smile goes through the white outlines here. It looks a lot funkier in real life, but I just think it looks so weird. That's just me, but I think the Ink Bendy plush, specifically the sewing on it, looks really weird. Everything else on it's fine. Yeah, chapter 4 gets annoying with its script stuff. Because even though I know I have to go here, grab this, go over here, put it in, I can't do that. I have to go all the way over here,
Definitely something missing here.
cue this script, go all the way over here, open the door, then go all the way back. It's just an extra step I don't have to do, bro. And then you can't open this door either. If you want to go back to that door and meet the Meatly, you have to go back another time. But I don't care that much about that. I don't need it. This is also the chapter I've definitely played the most, so I can definitely speedrun this chapter very fast. Because I've played it so many times, because I did a stream before where I was grinding achievements, and I kept missing 1 or 2 bacon soups every single time.
So that's how it works.
I remember that scaring the shit out of me the first time I played this chapter. It still sometimes catches me off guard. Then again, I've played this chapter enough times now that it doesn't, but it used to. And I have a lot of streams where I get like scared out of that, my mind out of that shit, because it just, I forget about it. I don't forget about the one here, the one up there I remember, but there's 6 people watching, jeez. Welcome, everyone. Hi. Is this on purpose? Like, was this Bendy no-clipping supposed to be on purpose, or was it supposed to look like it was halfway in the rock? Or what was going on here? I also missed the fact that, like, the Bendy popping out of the corner. Maybe that's what it was supposed to be. It would have been funny if Bendy no-clip popped out of this corner. Oh yeah. See, the script stuff, I have to go over here and
I can
realize
get
I
parts
can't
here if
fix
I can
this
find a way to
before I
fix
have to
this.
fix it. I forgot what I was saying now. Oh yeah, after Chapter 3, they removed the Peking Bendy jump scare, and it kind of disappointed me, because I thought it was going to be something that was in every chapter. I kind of loved the Peking Bendy, and then they took it away. I really hope the Peking Bendy cutout is in Dark Revival. It always made it seem pretty paranormal, too, just because, like, what moved it? In Chapters 1 and 2, it's what moved it. In Chapter 3, we know it's Boris, but Chapters 1 and 2, especially Chapter 1, the thing I love about Chapter 1, the mood that sets it, is that it doesn't feel like it's possessed by inky demons. It feels haunted. And I love that about Chapter 1. I think that's the vibe it still has to this day, even though the later chapters reveal that that's probably not the case. But in Chapters 1 and 2, especially Chapter 1, we don't know what moved that cutout. So it felt very paranormal and just like a haunted house. It felt really cool. And then they took that away. After Chapter 3, they didn't do the Peking Bendy jump scare anymore, and it makes me sad. I wish they still did. When I first played this, I would have been mad if they made us fall again. Because, like, everyone got anxious that this was going to fall. Like, it's not. We know that now. But it would have been... I'm happy they didn't. Because it would have really sucked if their plot point was to make us fall again. We do a lot of falling in this game. Honestly, don't know how Henry just gets back up every time. He's fallen a lot. He falls a lot. Thor doesn't just trip either. Henry cripples himself. That man falls for miles, and he'll just get back up, and he's like, eh, fine. Can you go down here? You can. Well, you can't go past this step, but whatever. I've never tried that, so I just wanted to see.
What is it that keeps you going? Is it the thrill
I usually
of the
run up these
hunt?
stairs so fast that I get to the room, and the lost one starts interrupting Alice.
Or perhaps you're just looking for a little friendly wolf.
Better hurry, errand boy. Boris is having trouble staying in one piece.
Better hurry, errand boy. Boris is having trouble staying in one piece.
I fucked up getting killed by Bendy. Because I know that you can go back to Chapter 1 and do... Well, no, it's not on one save anyway, so never mind. Never mind, because, like, Chapter 3 got soft-locked, and I did not want to play through Chapter 3 again. So... Yeah, also I feel like Bendy's not very prominent. And what moved the Peking Bendy I can't be Bendy because it takes place before you turn on the ink machine on. I find that a lot cooler without it being Ink Bendy. Well, I don't think it was Ink Bendy ever to begin with. The lore doesn't make a lot of sense to me because when we first played Chapter 1 of Bendy and the Ink Machine, I think everyone synonymously agreed during the first, like, 2 chapters of Bendy and the Ink Machine, before the third one came out with some more lore, that we created Bendy in Chapter 1. But we know by now that Bendy has been roaming the studio forever. He's been here for a very long time. So, we didn't create Ink Bendy by turning on the Ink Machine. We didn't do that. So... who did? And what did turning on the ink machine even do? Like, did it just initiate? But I don't understand, actually, a lot of the story. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I don't try and think about it a lot, because, again, it doesn't make a lot of sense, and I don't like to poke holes in the story of my favorite game, but it honestly does not add up together a lot. I love Bertram. I wish he had more I wish she had more of a character. And when I first played this chapter, I was like, okay, Bendy's a good game, but aren't you guys getting a little full of yourself making a Bendy land? And then it clicked to me that in the universe this takes place in, Bendy is supposed to basically replace Mickey. As in Mickey Mouse with Disneyland, now we have Bendy with Bendyland. And the more I think about it, it actually is a really good idea. Especially when you have characters like this who mimic real-life scenarios. Well, not mimic real-life scenarios. You don't have studios with ink demons running around. That's not what I mean. But
it's gonna need some power. Hang in there.
if you
boys.
think about
I'm
every
coming.
aspect of Bendy and the Ink Machine except for the monsters, it actually does seem very realistic. So there being a Bendy Land doesn't seem that far-fetched. Wow, that... we're gonna have to do this again. Oh, wow, that counted? That was horrible. I'm not living with that. Not perfect. Also not perfect. I don't know how I ever got the... Okay, that's fine. I don't know how I ever got the perfect... See, that didn't count. I don't know how I ever got the perfect score on that. That one was actually pretty easy. This one sucked. I was stuck on this freaking one forever trying to get this achievement. I hate it. I'm pretty good at it now, but... I still missed it. See. And normally, if you miss that, you can't make it up. If you're trying to get the perfect score, every single shot you have has to be perfect. You can't afford to miss one. And I think most people who, like, have grinded every achievement in Bendy, most of them agree that this one is the hardest. For some reason. Either that or Valued Employee, which is completing the puzzle without getting spotted by the Butcher Gang. Not in this chapter. In chapter 5, completing the pipe puzzle without getting spotted by the Butcher Gang. That one is also one of the hardest.
I've got some company up ahead. Without some kind of weapon, I don't stand a chance.
Oh yeah, I should go
There's
grab
gotta
these.
be a way around them.
I usually just storm this. Ball thing, you need to have the ball be down for it to be a good throw. I know that. I've gotten the perfect score achievement for that one too. That's part of it, but it sucked. I spent a while on those two. They're all at the fire now? They are. I feel like one of them spotted me. Yep. Hi. Goofies, you can't come up the stairs. I believe you actually can kill them if you hit them enough with the cans. I don't actually know how much it takes, but they do take damage upon hitting them with the cans, so... I think the Ink Machine awoke Bendy and that made him more powerful. Yeah, but people don't talk about him as if he was asleep. Especially Alice. Well, and Sammy. But, they don't talk about him like he was asleep. I'm not sure, though. Also, my theory for Dark Revival is that Toon Bendy, that we see the cartoon Bendy, is just Ink Bendy. Because, as far as we know, in the lore, I know Dark Revival takes place about 10 years after Bendy and the Ink Machine. So, I am open to the fact that there could have been another Bendy made in between those 10 years, but I find it very unlikely, and my idea is that Toon Bendy is the Ink Demon's banished form. In Chapter 5, in the archives, when you see Beast Bendy is described as the cartoon facade pulled away and only the demon left. So my idea is that Toon Bendy is the complete opposite of Beast Bendy. It's all cartoon, no demon. And Wilson claims that he banished the ink demon. He says he killed him. He didn't kill him. He banished the ink demon. And Toon Bendy is what I think Bendy being banished is. The ink demon banished is just normal little cartoon Bendy. And then when Wilson is... And then when Wilson frees the ink demon from banishment, little cartoon Bendy is gonna turn into the ink demon. That's my theory. Hopefully it'll... I think it's a pretty good theory. I think I'm up there with MatPat on this one. But that's just me. I don't know. I do know that he's gonna be friendly, but I think he's gonna be friendly for a while until Wilson unbanishes the ink demon. That's what I think. That's what I think. I don't exactly like the idea of there being two Bendys. It just, like, in the lore, it's not really... Again, like, there could be two Bendys, but they never made one, as far as we know in the Bendy and the Ink Machine lore. That never happened. They never made another Bendy because they didn't want to risk making another Ink Demon. So they made a bunch of Borises, a few Alices, a bunch of Butcher Gang members, and that was it. No, they made one of each Butcher Gang member. And the rest of them were failed projects, so like Searchers, Lost Ones, those are all failed attempts at making perfect cartoon characters. Alice and Allison obviously aren't perfect. Iterations of Alice Angel, the only perfect cartoons we know of are Porous. And now, obviously, there's also a perfect Bendy, but again, I believe that... Also, I'm gonna go so deep into this theory if you guys let me. Every other character in this game does not act like their cartoon counterpart. They may look like it, but they don't act like it. And my theory with Toon Bendy is that Toon Bendy acts like Toon Bendy. From what we've seen anyway, he's playing with a little toy train, and all of the cartoon creations at Joy Drew Studios were made from human souls. And what human is going to be playing alone in a cell with a toy train? It just doesn't really add up to me. So, also, because there's no other... Because Bendy... Oh my god. Because Bendy wasn't made with a soul... There's no human soul in there to take from Bendy's personality. There's nowhere in there to act differently from what Bendy is. It's... Okay. It's just Bendy. I'm not wording this properly. Alice does not act like Alice in the cartoons at all. Oh my god. Fucking god. This boss fight is kinda... Can I get around to that other side? Can I jump over it? Okay. Never mind. Nope, I'm dead. Okay, I'm not dead. He barely does any damage. I think he would get hurt a lot worse. I always hate when it's these two inside ones here. It's impossible to hit. But yeah, Toon Bendy does not have any outer personality from any employees inside of him because he doesn't have a soul like the other ones. And because of Bendy not having a soul, it caused him to become literally a soulless demon. But when the demon is banished by Wilson, there's nothing left but the cartoon, and that's why Toon Bendy is so friendly. But when Wilson unbanishes the Ink Demon, and when he comes back out, my theory is that it's going to be Toon Bendy, and he's going to transform into the Ink Demon from that. Because, again, this is just sprouting from, like, again, as far as we know, a second Bendy wasn't made, but I'm open to the idea that there could have been one. People thinking Henry is Toon Bendy was a good theory, and I hope that does not apply to Bendy the Dark Revival. I'm hoping that Henry's not Toon Bendy. Also, Henry should be dead or stuck in a loop or something. There's a running theory right now that I very much agree with. Not confirmed yet. Obviously, it probably will be tomorrow. It's not confirmed yet, but I'm very confident that Audrey is Henry's daughter. But by the time Audrey is in her like early 20s at the events of Bendy and the Ink Machine. So Henry would be like what, 80? So I personally don't. I'm gonna be honest. People are gonna criticize me for this so much. I hope Henry doesn't make an appearance in Bendy and the Dark Revival at all. Way people can work around him acting like the kid is him having a child's soul. But then he's not Henry, because Henry is fucking 80. He's not Henry. And like, he might appear in like audio logs or something, but I don't want Henry to appear as a monster or a lost one or anything at all in Dark Revival. I don't want him to show up. It doesn't need to happen. I'm open to it, but it doesn't seem right. Same thing with Joey. Like, Joey, I'm fine with him being mentioned, obviously, because Joey and Henry are like the two main people who are there, obviously. But, so, them being mentioned is whatever, but I don't feel like they should really be in the game as monsters. It just doesn't feel right. Taking forever. Yeah, I'm gonna wait till you get right up here. Because it's actually really cool to see him disappear. I didn't get a good look at him, but... Henry's always talking to himself. Yeah. But, when you think about that, every protagonist in every first-person video game does that. It's also a way to give them hints. Like, if I'm gonna get out of here, I need to find a way to drain it. And it's not that unusual, too. Like, I talk to myself a lot. Whenever I'm doing a task, whenever I'm focusing on something, I talk to myself a lot. It's not a very unusual thing. Again, that's just me. But I do the same thing Henry does. If I was in this situation, I was like, looks like the stairwell's flooded. If I'm gonna get out of here, I need to find a way to drain it. That's exactly something I would say to myself. But I think Henry's oddly silent for most of it. Chapters, I don't really think he says anything in, but he says quite a bit in chapters 1 and 2. He talks a good amount, and it makes you immersed in the character. Chapter 4, he says nothing at all, other than, oh, Boris, no, what has she done to you? But he doesn't say shit when he walks into a room full of lost ones. He doesn't say anything about seeing the projectionist, or the butcher gang, or a fucking swirly dig. I don't know what that's called. It's a swirly dig? Definitely not what that ride's called. I don't actually know. What, tilt-a-whirl? That doesn't seem right. I think a tilt-a-whirl is something else. If you didn't know there's a bacon soup can back here, now you do. Another way you could explain Bendy acting childish is if you become Toon Bendy, your brain is changed, kind of like Tom and Allison. See, but I don't know. Tom doesn't act like Boris either. Tom, from his voice lines, is very stern. He's very rough and tough. You can just tell it in his voice. You can hear it in the way he talks. But Tom is very rough. And even though Tom is a Boris, he acts nothing like actual Boris. When you look at Buddy Boris in Chapter 3 and Tom in Chapter 4, they're extremely different in terms of personality. Same thing with Alice, Angel, and Allison. They're both very different, but neither of them act like Alice that we see in the show. So, they're not the actual characters. They might look like them, but they don't. But from what we've seen in the trailer, again, we haven't really seen anything. We've seen Bendy playing with a toy train, and that's not a lot to go off of, but it seems to play into the fact. It seems to go into the merry-go-round. No, that's the thing with the horses. That's a carousel. A merry-go-round is another word for a carousel. That's the thing with the horses. That's not what Bertram is. But yeah, what was I saying? Bendy, Toon Bendy from the trailer, again, we haven't seen much of him, but Toon Bendy just straight up acts like Bendy from the cartoons. He doesn't act like anyone else. from what we've seen anyway, and he definitely doesn't act like Henry. And while I wouldn't exactly put it past Henry to be messing with a toy train, because you can make Henry play all the arcade games, so that's not something I'd put past him, I guess, but Bendy's also skittish. From what we've seen, there was a reveal today that was put up on Twitter that Toon Bendy is skittish and he likes to hide.
Boris.
That doesn't sound like Henry to me.
Oh, what has she done to you?
That does sound a lot like Toon Bendy, though, just from the show. So again, I really don't think there's a human soul inside of that Bendy. I think it's just Bendy.
Meet the new and improved
And like I said, it's the Ink Demon, and it's the Ink Demon with no demon. Much like how...
And in return,
What the fuck? Oh.
so
Much like how...
And this time,
Much like how Beast Bendy is all demon, no cartoon. I got straight up hit by that. I did not mean to. Oh shit, hi Boris. Fuck. I'm trying to switch this. It would be really helpful if it started off on the pipe. It's okay. Henry can afford to tank a few hits from Boris. He doesn't kill him in one shot. Also, he just missed, so... But he can't tank two. He can tank one hit from Boris. He's not tanking two of them. Which is the thing too, like Henry's a fucking powerhouse. Bro keeps falling down flights of stairs. He gets hit by so much shit. I don't feel like the normal person would survive getting hit by that, much less a 60-year-old man, but I wanted to grab that. Ow. If he jumps, I'm dead now. Okay, I lived. You have to time your jumps very perfectly with that in order to live that jump. See, that was not timed perfectly. See, it just barely wore off in time. You have to hit him in... I'm dead. I now have to redo the whole fight. Oh my god. I forgot you have to hit him from the front. That's kind of stupid. We'll see when the game comes out, though. Obviously, no spoilers. I'll wait to talk about those. Unless you're watching my stream, which if you're watching it with me, then I'll talk about it. I think your Toon Bendy is Ink Demon theory is most likely, but it could be whatsoever that the soul of Toon Bendy just got bored, and people do things when they're bored. Yeah. Are you flying 30 feet without hurting? That's why I said earlier when I played Chapter 1, he's just... shit, what the fuck? Did I just get comboed by Boris? That never... Did I just get comboed? Because him running at you is not supposed to kill you, but if he ran at me and then he hit me, that would have killed me. It's also very hard to see where he's coming in from during this first part, because he has to destroy all this shit. I try to lead him into the path of the most shit. There we go. Good thing is it's on the pipe already, so... Is he stuck? I think you actually can kind of stand here. And just... yeah. Ow! He's gonna hit me, he's gonna hit me, he's gonna hit me, I'm dead. I'm not dead, okay. I'm fine. Let me get over there, let me get over there, let me get over there! There we go. Give me this, thanks. What the? Okay. You can hit me, it's fine, just don't hit me twice. That's gonna... okay, good. Has to jump one more time. Shit, that's fine. And this phase is the least bad. Because, well, you can get one shot by a cart, but... you kind of do need a stupid level of focus during this part, though. Then again, I play a lot of Dark Souls, so Elden Ring. I've been playing a shit ton of Elden Ring recently, actually. Okay, don't get hit by this one now. Why can't you ever just die? Hide behind the barrels. Nah, I'm good. I'm actually decent at the game, so I'm fine. Waiting 3 years for Bendy and the Dark Valve to come out. We all have. Isn't it interesting that we see Henry revived from the Bendy statues, and now we have a Toon Bendy? I don't think that has correlation, honestly. I think it's just as a respawn point. It's also a little weird because we've never seen Bendy wear clothes before. It's just kind of a weird design choice for them, because the Bendy cutouts still don't have clothes on them. It's kind of crazy that Boris can throw carts and jump around, yet gets hit by 4 or 5 tabs by a pipe and is made of ink. See, the thing with Boris is that you have to hit him in the front in his open guts, that's why. If you hit him from the back, he takes no damage. That's why you have to hit him from the front, because that's where he's weak, because his insides are all out. I don't care how big and strong you are, if your innards are out, you get hit with a pipe a few times, you're gone. I was surprised when they posted the video of the trailer coming out tomorrow. It was unexpected. Me too. On Halloween, too, I was kind of expecting it. I expected something. So it was Halloween. I was like, okay, they're probably going to do something. But I didn't expect a trailer to come out. And now it's coming tomorrow. We do know that Tom is coming back. Yeah, we also know that Sammy is. People are saying, oh, he's not confirmed. Sammy was in Dark Revival merch before the game came out. People are forgetting that. I keep seeing people ask for frickin' Sammy to come back. We already know he is.
Everyone knows that song.
I'm gonna turn my headphones down because this cutscene takes so long. But we already know that Sammy's coming back because he was in Dark Revival merch before. And my guess is, if you haven't seen the image yet, there's a thing of a door that says,
we don't even exist. Just...
do you think we'll see Brute Boris and Bendy in the Dark Revival? Absolutely not. We will not be seeing Brute Boris in Dark Revival. I'm sorry. He's dead.
Down here, strangers aren't good things. How can we trust you?
Also, Alice just decided to pull out a gun at this point, so it's coming in 2 hours. That's not confirmed, guys. You guys are hyping about it, but
honestly don't know.
I should inform you that Steam does that with every game.
They call me Alice.
That just because the planned release date, this game plans to unlock in approximately 2 hours. You guys gotta look at those words. This game plans to unlock in approximately 2 hours. Because the release date is November 15th. Which, on my time, because the Bendy developers are on my time, so it'd be midnight, right? Midnight would be November 15th. So that's in 2 hours. November 15th is technically in 2 hours, but just because it says the planned release date is in 2 hours does not mean the game is launching in 2 hours. Should really take note of that. I wouldn't get too hyped just yet. It's definitely coming tomorrow, but I wouldn't be staying up to play it at midnight right when it drops, because that doesn't mean that it's going to launch immediately at midnight. That would be a very dumb move on the Bendy team anyway. They'll probably actually put it out later, like at noon at some time, I'm guessing. It would be a little weird for them to put it out at midnight. I'm not sure. Here's my headcanon for the... Oh my god, I butchered that. Here's my headcanon for the Toon Bendy. The reason he's in the room is that after Joey created him, they wanted him to not get hurt, so he was dressed up nice and left in that room waiting for investors. That's also a decent theory.
You're the one that writes on the wall.
But...
we all do. For some
I like mine better. Being dead doesn't matter anymore. Alice dies with this game. He's back in Dark Revival. Yeah,
for too long.
Because Brute Boris... Listen.
Pull you back.
Brute Boris was created
with things I shouldn't have been, and
by Alice.
He was there.
Why do you call him
Alice
Tom?
Was made by the Ink Machine. Sammy was made by the Ink Machine. Every other character who comes back was made by the ink machine
Let me show you
itself.
something.
Brute Boris was created
while
by
back,
Alice.
I was mapping out
So
one of
unless
the upper
Alice
levels
makes
when I
another
noticed
Brute
something
Boris,
reflecting off a piece of
he's
glass.
not coming back.
I held up the
And
glass,
if Brute
looked
Boris
through,
does come
and
back,
on
he's
the
not
wall
going to come
behind
back
me was a
as
hidden
Brute Boris.
message,
He's not going to respawn
right
as
there,
that.
in
He's
plain
going to come
sight.
back as his original
So
pure
I kept
form,
looking
which is Buddy
and
Boris
found
that we
more
meet in
and
Chapter
more
3.
messages everywhere
So
in
most
the
likely,
studio.
Brute Boris
But
is
you
not
can't
going to be
see
in
them
Dark
with your
Revival. I'm
eyes.
not very confident he would
Only
be.
through this.
I would also be pretty disappointed if they did, because they would be just
I don't know
reusing the
who's
same
leaving
character
them.
again.
But I think they know how to get out of here.
Where does it all lead to?
Nowhere.
Bendy takes months in a one room with no
I
food.
followed them for a
Someone says
long
Sammy is
time.
confirmed in Dark Revival. I
Just
just said
in
that. He is. Bendy
I don't think
is
I'm meant to
in
leave this
Dark.
place, Henry.
Not Bendy. Sammy is in Dark Revival.
You are.
He was teased in merch
Alice.
months before he came out. We already know Sammy's going to be in Dark Revival. Why is everyone acting like
Tom
that's
thinks
not
you're
going to happen?
dangerous.
And what do you think?
I also very much believe that Sammy's in the room that's like boarded up and it says, "Don't knock, don't come in, no visitors."
You're the hope
That's
I've been
100%
waiting
Sammy.
for.
If Bacon Soup isn't in Dark
Release them.
Revival, the game will be it. No, I guarantee
tomorrow
that there'll
will
be
be
Bacon
better.
Soup. I'm pretty sure there was some in the trailer. In teaser images, there's already been Bacon Soup in some of them, so I think we're good with that. There'll probably be more fucking achievements like collect all the Bacon Soup in chapters
Really
1, 2,
stupid,
3,
Tom.
4,
You shouldn't have
5,
gone out there.
whole game.
Now that he's seen
I
you,
will get every
it's
achievement in Dark Revival
only
too.
a
I have been
matter
bending the
of
ink machine. I'm going to
time
in Dark Revival,
before he
but
finds
I
us
have a
here.
feeling that Dark Revival's achievements are going to be much harder, which sucks because bending the ink machine's achievements are already pretty hard. Some of them, especially like But Audrey drew Bendy with a red bow tie, and why is no one talking about it? Probably because the time that Audrey worked at the studio, color was introduced.
We have to move on.
Because, again, I agree with the theory. I saw a theory. I agree with it fully that Audrey is Henry's daughter, and that Audrey continued to work for Joey Drew Studios after Henry stopped. So, I would believe that just by that point, color TV had been introduced, so maybe that's why. I think we'll get a guidebook like we did for the first game, probably a while after. Chapter 5's achievements are super difficult. Yeah. Aggression and valued employee suck. Those are like two of the hardest achievements in the game. I'm sorry, I'm not this used to keeping up with chat, by the way. There's not normally that many viewers here, so forgive me for that. I'm not used to this many people being here. Aja works for Archgate Studios. No, she doesn't. Archgate Studios is a completely different thing. And Wilson also does not work for Archgate Studios. Wilson works for Joey Drew Studios. Kill the Butcher Gang, Chapter 5. Yeah, it's annoying though. I got valued employee for the PS4 before I had all my data erased. Well, your achievements should still stick whether or not you did that or not. Bending the Dark Revival does not end up like FNAF Security Breach. I would hope not. If I play it on if I play it on launch and it's just buggy and shit, I would hate that. I have high hopes for Dark Revival though. Hopefully my standards aren't too high, but I do have high hopes for Dark Revival, and I'm hoping that it's not gonna fall out as much as Security Breach did. Those things are bending the Sammy Blob and the black and white filter. Yeah. Which I haven't gotten either of those. I just haven't gotten out of my way to. Listen, if you got achievements for them, then I would, but I just haven't gotten around to it.
Sounds like something stuck in the paddle wheel.
I'll do it one day, probably. I wouldn't think I would by now. I wanted to this video, but then I got soft locked in Chapter 3, and I thought getting killed by Bendy would reset it, but it didn't, so I got soft locked in Chapter 3, so then I died and I messed up my run, so I was trying to get the black and white filter, but nope. This is so much to read in chat. I'm sorry. I'm not used to there being this many people. This is one of my favorite things in the whole game. This big hand. I love him. Fourth Archive newspaper says that Archgate Studios took all the estate for JoJo Studios and their IPs. It's the same company. Just gotta get them stuck in chairs and Bendy will... What the... Huh? Oh, you just gotta get them stuck in chairs and Bendy will come if you trigger Bendy. Oh yeah, I guess you're right. There's so many people here. I'm sorry, I'm not used to this many people in chat. My streams don't normally do this well. Archgate Pictures is the parent company of JoJo Studios. So, technically it's the same company, but also JoJo Studios is like a sister kind of... FNAF reference, it's a sister location. It's a sister company. So, she still technically works for JoJo Studios. I'm gonna need to go like offline, completely dark for Dark Revival because I'm gonna get spoiled so easily. I hate. I was about to blurt this out with no context. I hate Dawko because Dawko is notorious for putting spoilers in all of his fucking thumbnails, and I hate him for it. And I don't even watch Dawko. I personally find Dawko very annoying. That's just me. You can hate me all you want for saying that, but I find Dawko to be very annoying. So it'll show up in my feed. I don't even watch him, but because it's a Bendy video, it'll show up in my YouTube feed. So I'm gonna have to make it through the whole day tomorrow until I get home without getting spoiled for it, which is probably gonna be difficult. Block Dawko on YouTube. I didn't know you could do that. It's time to say something, so shit post. You'll laugh and die. Hey guys, it's Juandale Dingle here. You and me have such a similar personality, it scares me. Well, is that a compliment? Thanks.
I trusted you. I gave you everything. And you left me to rot. Why?
Yeah. That's a good story, Sammy. Oh my god. This gets really annoying trying to cheese this here. It's better than doing the whole fight, though.
No, don't look at me. Stay away.
Is his mask stuck on his back? Oh no, it fell off. Ah, you lied to me. You said I'd be free. Well, I'm going to free you now. Free your head right off your shoulders. This does... Let me pause this for a minute. This... Well, thanks for a new cheese file for Sammy, yeah. This is the one piece of evidence that I can possibly give that Toon Bendy is Henry. Is that Sammy continues... When Sammy comes back, he keeps talking to Henry as if Henry's Bendy. You lied to me, you said I'd be free, I trusted you, I gave you everything, I worshipped you, that stuff. That doesn't make sense to say to Henry. That's the only piece of evidence I have, but what I also can't understand is... Well, see, that's also another thing. Because Tom... Why does Sammy not have eyes like the Lost Ones? Because he was at a later phase. I think. Because, like, the cartoons don't have eyes like the Lost Ones, neither do Bendy. I think he was just at a later phase in development. He can obviously see, but, like, I don't know. I think it was just a design choice, to be honest. But, also, Tom doesn't trust Henry. And while he might just not trust him because he's a stranger, also, if Henry looked like Bendy, that might give a reason why Tom doesn't trust him. Mostly, it would make sense for Sammy, and while I can believe that Sammy's delusional just because he's literally just confirmed to be insane, it doesn't make a lot of sense. Allison trusts Henry, but Tom really doesn't, and that might give another reason as to why Tom doesn't trust Henry, because maybe he looks like Bendy. I'm not entirely sure, though. I don't think so, though. Because just one more piece of evidence I have. Henry's too tall.
That was close.
We're the same height.
You're lucky we were in the
Toon Bendy
neighborhood.
is not this short.
Was that him?
I don't think
I
so.
don't think so.
The Searchers and the Lost Ones
Searchers
built
and the
this
Lost
place.
Ones built this place. Sammy must have been keeping them at bay. Now that he's gone. Looks like we're in for a fight. Get ready.
This damn fight goes on forever.
Here they come.
By the way, that spot also works up there too. If you're in this fight and you don't want to die, like if you're trying to get the aggression achievement, you can just go up onto that barrel too, and none of these guys can hit you either. I mostly use it for Sammy because Sammy's fight is annoying, but if you're getting close to dying, you can also just run up there and you won't die. They won't hit you.
I've never seen this many before.
Because like right now I'm injured. If I want to jump up here and I want to heal a little bit, like they can't hit you when you're up here. So that's it's really a good way to help yourself get the aggression achievement, which is kill like 30-40 enemies in 3 minutes without dying. So that's a good spot to go to avoid dying. See, because right now I just died. The way you can break that theory is that Sammy says Henry looks familiar. Yeah. At first, I thought that Henry looked familiar to Sammy because they worked together, but Henry left the studio before Sammy showed up, but I would think if he worked at the studio, Sammy would know the legacy of Henry anyway. So, like, he would know who he was regardless if he worked with him or not. I can't read this. I'm sorry, I'll get to chat in a minute. Henry destroyed the cartoon world, and the cycle is just a figment of Henry's imagination. Wilson brought back the studio and became its overlord. And we'll find out tomorrow. What is going on here? It feels cheap. What does?
Back to your puddle.
I do agree with what you said earlier that Chapter 5 feels very underwhelming. When I first played it, I thought the exact same thing. I was like, this is it? And the ending feels very just weird. I'm not a big fan of the way Dark Revival, not Dark Revival, ooh jeez. I'm not a big fan of the way Ink Machine ends. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but the girl at the end of the whole game who says, "Tell me another one, Uncle Joey," I fully believe that that's Audrey. And again, that Audrey is, Henry's daughter.
We can do this. Keep fighting.
Oh my god, this fight goes on for so long. The thing that I don't understand about this is, like, how many... If the Lost Ones are... I'm gonna die. Okay, no, I'm okay. If the Lost Ones and Searchers are all, like, failed experiments, how many failed experiments fucking were there? The fight with the Searchers is cheap. Yeah... Ah, shit. There we go, we're done.
I think that's all of them. But you never know where they're gonna crawl out of next. Probably best
Oh, I
if
see
we
now.
stay together from now on. Henry? Think you can lead the way?
Yeah, I'm gonna lead the way down to hell! Ba-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da.
Now that's interesting.
You guys like my whistling? How many of you are jealous that because you can't whistle? Shit! That scared the shit out of me. I don't actually know where Miracle Station is. Right here, right? Yeah. The events in the studio world don't have a timeline. The real world events take place outside the studio run have a timeline with lore. I hope the section Arcade has some more. True. You still okay. I have a beautiful whistling voice. Thank you. Am I going the wrong way? Kind of lost track of where I was. It's very easy to get lost in here. Shit, hi. What's up? Can I just lead you all out of here, actually? Never mind, I'm dead. Forget Stryker has a lot of range. I think most parts of the cartoon world are exaggerations of what the studio's like. The offices, the sound department, Heavenly Toys, and most of Chapter 1 have real world counterparts. Yeah. I was saying that earlier. It doesn't make a lot of sense that half of the studio is 300 feet below ground. Who's following me? Is it Stryker? Yeah. What's up, Piper? You wanna come out with me? Fisher! 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 Oh no, I'm gonna get hit again! Fuck! I had all three of them! I'm trying to lead them out to get them to die from Bendy, so that I don't have to deal with them. Oh, wait, I can just die and I come back with this? Okay. Cool, I want to lead them all out here still. At least two of them. Okay, I at least know they're all down this way, so... That noise still scares me, though. Oh, you're all three down here. Oh, God. Fisher, don't be an ass. Maybe I can make them follow me? And go in a circle, maybe. Is Fisher still behind me? He is, okay. There's Piper. Got hit by him. Where's Fisher? Okay, Stryker, whatever. I don't care about Stryker. Am I fully healed up now, though? Okay. There's Stryker. Stryker! 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 I'm right here! I'm right here! Stryker! Okay, he won't see me. It's not worth it. Are you kidding? I think I should put it in there and then spin it. I wonder if that gave me the pipe, though. Oh, now Bendy's here. Maybe that did kill both of them, though. Their bodies aren't over here, though. I don't think it did. Bendy doesn't actually spawn, by the way. You think he does. He doesn't. Be quick. It's fine. Bendy only spawned once anyway. I'll just do it normally now. I've now learned that I can just grab it and die, and I'll respawn with it. I didn't know that before. So at this point, I really don't care about avoiding them. I just need to grab it. I think they all, like, three should be grouped up together now. There's Stryker. I'm gonna get hit by both of them. Let me grab this first. Now you can kill me. This is the lazy way to do it. Could be a dream, that's why the studio feels so mashed together. Bendy does spawn above the area. Well, what I mean is that Bendy can't kill you when he spawns. He technically does, he does spawn, I know that. But he doesn't spawn in a way that affects you. He can't, like, find you and chase you. I know technically he does spawn, but, like, he doesn't actually, you know, spawn. He can't get to you. Or is he up here? Yeah, I've never looked up there. You mean he spawns up there? I've never looked up there, actually. That would be cool, actually. I've never just went and looked up there. Okay. How do we want to go about this? Seems like there's one this way. Yeah, there's Piper. Striker's going around the weatherway. Fisher's somewhere in the middle, probably. Or not. Fisher's just nowhere. Okay, heal up again before you get hit. It actually probably is just faster to run through this normally without dying, to be fully honest. Hi, Fisher. Come on, yeah, that's what I thought. Character 3 is the only one that scares me, with Bendy just spawning around the floors. It always scares me when I'm playing that one. Yeah, that gets me too. The only thing that gets me in this one is just the noise. The actual Butcher Gang doesn't scare me, but it's just the noise it makes when they spawn, when they see you. That noise just, it makes me jump. Same thing with like FNAF 1. Like FNAF 1 is not scary at all. Like, FNAF 1 isn't really scary anymore, but the noise it makes when the animatronics are outside the door and you flash the lights still gets me, despite not actually being scared of the game anymore. Kind of wonder if Bendy was once not evil, but got locked away and so became evil. I think he kind of always was. At least that's the way Joey talks about him, because that's what Bendy is the only confirmed.
Looks like whatever was here was taken long ago.
How did you get down here?
It pays to carry a rope.
You should try it.
Look, I know where we have
Bendy
to
is the
go.
only character confirmed to be created without a soul.
The Ink Demon has something that we need.
But the issue with that,
I'm going after him.
well, what am I saying here?
Are you crazy?
Oh yeah,
That's death.
Joey says that if these things are monsters because they're soulless, then damn it, we'll give them a soul.
Probably
In reference to Bendy. So I think Bendy was always just a monster.
3 gears.
Um,
Some kind of counterbalance.
Ow, Tom, you didn't have to do that.
Too. I guess.
Oh yeah, which one is it? Oh no, I'm so dumb, I'm so fucking stupid. Never mind. The thing I was thinking of, it's in the Butcher Gang area. It's not here. I just see a Boris poster near the end of the chapter and I'm like, don't make any noise. Yeah, guys, don't make any noise. Don't make any noise, guys. He's right there. Don't make any. This part is really cool, though. It's like the one time you actually get to really see Bendy in the chapter. I don't get why he doesn't have dots on his gloves, though. Every time I draw Bendy, I give him the dots on the gloves. I'm so used to it now, but he doesn't actually have them. Which is weird, because Cartoon Bendy has dots on his gloves, just the drawing itself. So it's kind of weird that, Ink Bendy doesn't, but whatever. Death! Yes, please. This scene is so cool.
Wow. I've never seen this before.
Wow.
I don't see any way around. Nothing to build a raft with.
Didn't you say you're always prepared?
We can't. We're not like you, Henry. If we go in there, well, a drop of water in the ocean is rarely seen again.
And I guess it's all up to me.
The motion blur here is
And I
so
don't even
bad,
know
I
what
can't
I'm
even
doing
see it.
here.
I think it was
I don't even
curious
know why this
at
is
first,
all
that's why he
happening to
says
me.
he was wandering
You were
around
here for
the
a
offices
reason,
and he never
Henry.
killed anyone.
There's always a reason,
Eh,
even when you can't understand
I don't know.
It's time.
Again,
Set us free.
I think chapter 5 of Bendy created way more questions than it did answers, and to be honest, I low-key hate that. I said that
You
so.
could have at least given me a weapon.
That sounded. I don't know why my voice did that. I kind of hate that chapter 5 created so many more questions than it did answers. I do believe Bendy overtook this area though, that this wasn't originally his and he just, or that Joey made him a throne. Go back to the hallway, tear up the floorboards, build a raft, and do a 3 versus 1 with Bendy. Yeah, I don't think they stand a chance against Bendy anyway. I also don't like the reused assets here. Like, these are just Norman's heads, except for this one back here. Can we talk about that? All of these projectionists are Norman's head, and I don't think they're... That's also what I don't get. Like, I don't think these are actually, like, the projectionists' heads. I don't think there's more than one. There's obviously just one, which is Norman Polk. But these are all just reused assets of Norman's head. And then you have two, this one back here and this one in the front, that aren't reused. That are other projectors. And then you have all the other inky ones surrounding it. It's so weird to me. But whatever. I believe you can jump on top of this though. Yeah, you can. I don't actually know what I wonder what happens if you activate the cutscene while on this. Can I reach it? I can't reach it. Aw, boo. You can stand all the way up here though onto this and just sit here. I think you just get sent back to... Yeah, you get sent back to the same spot. If you strangle it with enough enthusiasm. Look what we built. We created life itself, Henry. Then I realize that the two projectors that are low polygon, it's just a 64-bit black projector on the devil path. Yeah. Final battle Bendy be looking kind of goofy. Yeah, I think Bendy has a certain amount of ink he can use, like, in his body, and he put it all into his arms and none into his legs. What if all the Norman heads are from previous battles with Norman? Yeah, maybe.
But he's never seen
The end.
The end. This scene is so cool, though. I love how menacing Bendy is when you first see him there. The transformation is a little goofy, but, you know, it's fine. It is really cool, though. I love Beast Bendy. I kind of wish he kept the bow tie, though. It would be funny if he kept the bow tie to me. Fun fact, Bendy's only said like 3 or 4 times in the game. Yeah, no one ever really refers to him as Bendy unless it's Sammy. Sammy refers to him as Bendy, but everyone else refers to him as the Ink Demon. Can I say that I love the theme during this part? Beast Bendy's boss theme is so good. By the way, Beast Bendy has holes in his hand like Cartoon Bendy's gloves. I was just about to mention that. Which again is why I find it so weird that... Ink Bendy doesn't have the dots on his gloves. I am very excited for the soundtrack. Is one of the most important things to me in video games. And I cannot wait for the Dark Revival soundtrack. I feel like the Bendy and the Ink Machine soundtrack is very underrated. I don't hear anyone ever talk about it. But especially the boss themes. I don't know about Boris's boss theme. I've never really paid attention to it, which is my fault. I'm saying that, oh, the boss themes are so cool, but I've never really listened to Boris's. Where Boris is... Oh shit, I'm dead. I forgot. But Beast Bendy, Bertram's is really fucking cool. Sammy's is also amazing. The fight where you do with all the searchers and the lost ones, very good. I can't wait for the boss themes in Dark Revival. Okay, I flipped like, what, the 3 of them? And after this point, I kind of don't know where they are. That one's flipped already. Over here is where they open, right? Yeah, so it's not down there. Ooh, I didn't think I was gonna get hit by that. Use the glass, huh? The glass. What? I'm not getting hit by that, okay. I think I have a relative idea of where they are. Yeah, this one down here. One more, right? Shit. Yeah. Ooh. I get told a lot that there's a pattern. I kinda know the pattern. I haven't taken the time to learn. Oh. I've never thought about that. I literally never use this thing. Oh. I didn't even know that that was part of this fucking fight. Ink Bendy's chase theme used to be mad, but it quickly became my favorite to the point that I recorded on my iPad. Yeah, I think of all of the songs in Bendy, I think Bertram's fight theme is my favorite. I love like the carnival. Hi, Bendy. There are 4 levers. Well, I flipped 4, right? I'm done. I think I flipped 4 of them. Yeah. Yeah, but Bertram's boss theme, I think, is my favorite in the whole game. Oh, I'm not... It's not over here. It's all the way across, isn't it? Yeah. Just turn on my headphones a little bit. So now he's... Where is it? I just realized it's almost 12, so the game's live probably won't be playable later in the day. Is it? Nah, for me it's not. Mine should still probably say like an hour. Oh, okay. I thought I missed a lever for a minute. There's so many fucking people here. I'm not used to this. What? Isn't he supposed to... Am I missing a lever? Oh, yeah. Shit, I forgot how fast he is. Oh my god. There we go. Never talked to 8 people before. Well, no, normally I don't get that. Ugh, hi. Normally I don't get that many viewers on my streams, no. It is typically very few. Shit. come on. Shit, he read me. There we go. I'll start because I got bored and wanted to see someone play the game. Well, thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Also, hi, Chaos and Yule. Now there's 10 people. This is a lot. I'm assuming if I stream Dark Revival tomorrow, there's gonna be way more people, which I'm not ready for. Did I go backwards? Oh no, I didn't. Okay. Game's almost over. I love how confused he looks here. Hi. Yeah. You're a fucking all-powerful demon and your weakness is 2 goddamn words. You deserve to be... The screen gets so bright here, I'm sorry. Well, for me, Dark Revival already released. It did? Mine says it has like 2 hours. Yeah, mine says coming soon. Yeah, this game plans to unlock in approximately 2 hours. That's what mine says. Yeah, I'll bet there be since it's a day off. Oh man, I don't get a day off. Just tell my mom that Dark Avowed's coming out and I can't make it to school. I like this though. My favorite part about this is that it looks exactly like the actual one. Well, not exactly. But it's pretty close. This guy's bed is so sad. Will you stream the whole game? I don't know yet. I'll probably stream the first chapter, and I might do the other chapters later. I'm not sure yet. See here, Henry walks a lot slower, too. He walks like he's fucking 60, and he can't jump. I always love looking at these at the end of the game, especially these over here. These are so cool to me. If you didn't know, I say if you didn't know, most of you probably don't. As in career field, I really want to be a concept artist. And this right here is a bunch of concept art. So whenever I see concept art, I freak out about it. And I gush about it because I love concept art and I really want to be a concept artist. So I think this is really cool on this table. This over here is also cool. This is just lore stuff, but I love this table over here. This is like one of my favorite things in the whole game is this table. It's so cool to me.
Henry, so soon. I didn't expect you for
Another hour yet. Now you're just trying to impress me.
But I know. You have questions. You always do. The only important question is this. Who are we, Henry?
People who get no bitches.
I thought I knew who I was.
Someone who gets no
The
bitches?
success starved me.
Oh.
Nothing
You got too many
but
bitches.
lines on a page.
Oh, this isn't about
In
bitches.
the end, we followed 2 different roads of our own making. You,
The Bendy and the Bottom left my favorite. Yeah, that concept. That's really cool concept art.
crooked empire.
Sammy and Bendy fishing is so cute. Yeah.
My road burned. I let
That's-
our creations
Should become my life.
The truth
It is. You were always
so
good at pushing, old friend.
Pushing
I just need to do the right thing. You
should
should have pushed a little harder.
Henry,
Henry,
come
Call
visit the oak workshop.
I hate this. He says,
There's something I need to show you.
the caption says there's something I want to show you. And Joey says there's something I need to show you. And this came out 3 years ago and they never fixed it.
All right, Joey. I'm here.
I love this game so much.
Let's see if we can find what you wanted me to see.
I do think that ending's really cool. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but it is really cool. This song at the end is such a banger! Joey got into drawing NSFW and then got sad after getting so much money he realized he will get no bitches. I know how to play this part on cello. I don't have my cello with me, so I can't show you, but...
Tell me another one, Uncle Joey.
This is Audrey. You cannot tell me this person is not Audrey. I'm dead set. I have a wallpaper engine thing, and this is drawn to the darkness is a banger.
Tell me another one, Uncle Joey.
Tell me another one, Uncle Joey.
That's Audrey. Okay, that's Audrey. Yeah, this part. In the background, the cello that's playing, I actually know how to play that on cello. And I have a friend who does it on violin, and we rock. I kind of wish I played violin so that I could know that part. But this cello part in the background, I know how to play. Took a while. Because there's no sheet music for Bendy. But this part on cello, I know how to play. Imagine in the modern day of this universe, there are Bendy NFTs. No, fucking this is Boris's boss name. Oh yeah, you're right. I just knew it as the end credit scene. I didn't actually. You're throwing me with a knife saying this to Audrey. It is. Audrey is Henry's daughter. They might disprove me tomorrow, but as far as I'm concerned right now, my going theory is that Audrey is Henry's daughter. And that Toon Bendy is the banished version of Ink Bendy. I always wanted to enter one of these, and I never thought I'd win. But I really should enter for a Dark Revival one, because my art has very much improved since then. I can put some on screen if you guys want to see it. If you're interested. Also, if you're in the server, I think there's some in the art channel in the server anyway. But if you're not, I can put some art up on the screen if you want to see it. Some Bendy art, obviously, but... I never entered in one of the art contests because I didn't think I would win one. And then, Boris in the Dark Survival, that art contest of art that would be put in the game, I hate to say it, but there were some entries that they put in there that were not the best art. But it is nice, though. It is nice, though, that they put in art that's not stunning and perfect. Which does raise my self-esteem for entering into an art contest. And if Dark Revival has an art contest, I'll definitely be entering this time, because I am much more confident with my art now than I was then. I don't know where... Here's my most recent. This is, like, the best one I have of Bendy at the moment. Here, yeah... Okay. This is just... Yeah. That's good. Okay, give me a minute. Did it not save the image? Oh, I think I know what happened. Can I get it to... I can't get it to come up on the screen. Okay. That's weird. I tried saving it as the name of a file that already exists, and it won't let me. I think because I'm not saving it as a PNG or a JPEG, I'm kind of just... There we go. I try to replace photos on my computer instead of making new ones because it saves so much more space. There we go. Okay, this is one I did recently. Here we go. There's one of Bendy. There's an idea, but if you want to do a Discord server event of you playing Bendy in the Dark Revival, that'd be cool. Because not a lot of trolls. Yeah. Because I know if I stream it in public, there's probably going to be a lot of people, stand on the ink machine, stand in the Henry display area as you run the stream. Okay, but there'll probably be a lot of people who are like, oh yeah, Blankins, so-and-so comes back, or so-and-so dies and shit. They'll probably do that, on the stream. Or some more Bendy art. This is one I did. This one isn't as detailed. This is one of what I imagine revived Bendy will look like in Dark Revival. Obviously, we don't have confirmation yet. Yeah, it should have automatically switched. So yeah, that's one that I think that Bendy's perfect. Thank you. This one is more in my art style. The other Bendy that was just on was supposed to be in the game's art style, and I'm waiting for... There we go, it changed. Okay. The other Bendy was supposed to be more so in the game's art style. This revived Bendy is more so in my personal art style. I also drew up a concept of what I imagine the Projectionist... The Projectionist is my favorite character in Bendy. I don't know if I mentioned that in the stream, but the Projectionist is my favorite character in Bendy, so this is what... I drew up a concept... I drew up a concept of what I imagine Norman would look like if he was revived in Dark Revival. With an event, I think you can choose who joins. Yeah. But I also like new people joining. Yeah, there's one on Norman. I think I have a few others I have quite a few Dark Revival art. I'm just gonna show it on screen now, because I never get to show my art on stream. So I'm happy about it now, so I'm just gonna show most of it. This one kind of blew up on Twitter. This one has like almost 400 likes at the moment. This is one of Porter that I did. Here. I don't know if that auto switched or not. It did. Okay, so this is this one kind of blew up on Twitter. This one has like 400 likes right now because the Meatly retweeted it. This is one of Porter that I did. There's also this little one is kind of small. It's a pretty small doodle that I did, but also I have this one. It's just it's like it's supporting my theory. See that Toon Bendy transforms into the Ink Demon. I tried to draw it out. It's a little small doodle, a little messy, but I like it. This is one also a lot of people liked. The ones of Porter and this one of Betty are ones that a lot of people really seem to like. So I don't know if you guys will like this one too. This is one of Betty. Porter my parent. Porter doesn't sound anything like Henry. This is Betty. And then the last one I did is the last one I have access to at the moment. Is one of the Butcher Gang. So here we have here's the Butcher Gang, the redesigned Butcher Gang. And that's all the art I can pull from you right now that I have on my computer. I did do one of Toon Bendy. I don't actually know where it's down pretty far. Oh, here. Okay, so okay, I did find it. So this is the last one I have. This is one of Toon Bendy that I did. So yeah, here's Toon Bendy. There's 50 times random minus that one in the Discord. I will check it out. It's not bad. the hands are pretty good. I'll say that. I'm shit at drawing hands, so I respect your hands. But yeah, it's not bad by any means. Definitely, with practice, it becomes perfect. Obviously, I've been drawing for a very long time, so. But practice makes perfect. My art definitely looked like this at a time. There are certain things coming out this week that I'm hyped for. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet and the Cuphead Season 3. I'm surprised you don't get more viewers. I try. I just don't get them. There's also this one. If you're in the Discord, you've seen it. But also for an art project right now, the art project that we have right now is like a playing card. So like a king, a queen, a jack, whatever. So this is what I'm working on right now. It's like a playing card. And it's ink Bendy obviously at the top, and then on the bottom it flips into normal cartoon Bendy. I don't have a lot of other art to show right now. Again, you can just scroll through the art channel in Discord, but there's a lot of other art that's not Bendy. I kind of didn't focus on Bendy for a while because it started to fall off. Now, obviously, I'm focusing on it a lot. But if you scroll through the art channel in the Discord, you're not gonna see a lot of Bendy. It's probably gonna be some of my OCs, a lot of like Gorillas because I had a Gorillas phase because of the new album that's coming out. There's also a lot of Silent Hill stuff. Just a lot of it's not Bendy, but if you want to see some of my other art that isn't Bendy, you can just go look at it there. I need to give you all you guys roles. Who's Echo Bravo? Is that Tim Quartz? Okay, I'll give you the Bendy people tag the role. There we go. Echo Bravo, I don't know who that is. Paper Mario, do you also want the Bendy tag? Drawing Bendy art is my comfort zone. I'm better at doing FNAF art. I also have sent in my best art in the channel. Okay, I'll look at it right now. Oh yeah, see, that's not bad. I respect that, because I can't draw FNAF characters for shit, bro. See, I've spent so much time drawing Bendy. The main reason I got into art... Little suggestion, the Bendy card... Have the Bendy card be a king card or a jack card, but the 5 does work. The 5 was just immediately what I thought of. My art teacher said it has to have a number, so I went with 5. But yeah, sorry, you can't see it on the screen. I'm looking at it in the Discord myself, but I can't do FNAF art for shit. That's a lot better than anything I can do FNAF-wise. See, mostly what I draw is Bendy. So if you look at a lot of my art anyway, it's just mostly Bendy. I'm not on the art channel right now again because I took a large break from it, but I have a lot of experience in the Bendy field, so I can draw Bendy stuff pretty accurately, but when it comes to a lot of other stuff, I sometimes have a hard time. I think there's one piece of recent FNAF art in there. If you scroll up quite a bit, there's like an unfinished sketch of the moon. But then again, the moon is like the only FNAF character that I draw now, and the moon feels very Bendy-like, if that makes sense. The moon feels like he'd be a Bendy character based on character design alone. Sorry, I'll have to give people roles, so I'll give you the Bendy role, and I'll also give you the fan role. They're both yellow, so it's kind of hard to differentiate. I have no idea who Echo Bravo is, but oh, that's Ethan. I just blurted his name out loud to everyone. I know who he is now. Alright. I'm probably going for Gen 8 Pokemon starters. I can kind of see it. I'm sorry. Made my version of the thank you for that picture. I've also sent that. Cool, cool. I have a few. I don't actually have that many OCs, and when I do have them, I don't use them. If you scroll up pretty far, I can repost it again. I'll actually just repost it again. I have like one OC. She's not for anything. She kind of looks like a Bendy OC, or maybe Has Been Hotel. That's not what I intended for her to be. She's just an original character I have. She's not supposed to be for anything. She's just an original character. But I'll just reply to it. I'm not gonna share it again. Just there. I replied to it, and if you tap at it, then you can it'll bring you up to it. I have another one too. That OC's name is Z. I have another one named Angie, who's a ghost. I don't know if there's recent art of her in the server either. Probably up pretty far. Little. I'm too tired to find it right now. Yeah, you could scroll up pretty far. There's a lot. I also have an Instagram. I'm pretty sure I linked it in the description. I have an Instagram, a Twitter. I post a lot more art there. I don't post a lot of art in the art channel in my Discord server, but I post 90% of my art on my Instagram or my Twitter. So if you want to go follow either of those, you can go ahead and do that. Honestly, I'm probably gonna end the stream because my gaming chair sucks and my back hurts. And I don't know. My thing also says approximately 2 hours that Bendy will be released. So I don't really want to stay up waiting for it. Especially not on this stream. It just says coming soon. Yeah, this game plans to unlock in approximately 1 hour. I'm sorry, I don't feel like sitting here for a whole nother hour. But thank you all so much for tuning in. This is like one of the, if not, the most like eventful stream I've ever had. I normally don't have people show up at all, usually. Honestly, yeah, I usually never get anyone. So it's really nice to have people here, and you can definitely count on me that I'm going to be streaming Dark Revival tomorrow. But yeah, I'm gonna hop off now, but thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you for joining the Discord, everything. Tomorrow, again, it'll be in video updates. Whenever I start streaming, I'll post it into video updates. But yeah, I'll make an announcement before I do. I don't know when. You'll see it though. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed. Hope you have a good day, night, wherever you are. Inclined